welcome back to my channel. Get ready with me while I tell you guys a crazy story. Alright, so I've already prepped my skin off camera. Alright, and first I am going to go in with the Cover FX Fluorine Primer. I would like to make sure that some things are blurred out today because I have pores that scare me. Okay. I am going to make sure I put a little extra just right there. And then down my nose. Because my pores are really big there. Okay. Alright, so I've already prepped my skin off camera. Alright, and first I am going to go in with the Cover FX Fluorine Primer. So I'm gonna, we'll see. Alright. I would like to make sure that some things are blurred out today because I have pores that scare me. Okay. I am going to make sure I put a little extra just right there. And then down my nose. Because my pores are really big there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, that feels nice. It feels good. I like it. Okay, and then I am actually, okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation. I got it off TikTok shop. It was pretty viral for a little while, and I like it. I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. There we go. It's like, where is that coverage that I know and love so much? Okay. Put it everywhere. I almost dropped that. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little bit more because I really like to just. I love full coverage because that's who I am. Some people don't, and you know what? That is good. Like, I mean, I totally get it because it can be a lot. Just a little more. Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, like cover up this redness right here a little bit more. Oh, come on. A little too tough. There we go. That's better. Look at that beautiful coverage. Look at that finish. And shine. Like, it's perfect. It's like my exact shade. It's just gorgeous. Wow. Okay. Alright. This stuff impresses me every time. And I've used it like 4 times now. Okay. So now I am going to go in. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Makeup by Mario concealer. I mean, you really don't need too much, and that's probably too much as it is. But, you know, as I said, I like to be fully covered. I love full coverage. I just think it's so pretty. But everyone has what they like and love. That's why makeup's fun. Oh. That's better. Okay. Okay, but now I am going to go in with my Halo setting, the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. And I'm just going to take a little bit and put on my blender. And I'm just going to set my under eye. Okay. Okay, I feel like that looks okay. Perfect. Okay. Alright. The e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder to set my under eyes. Okay. And now I am going to go in and I'm going to use I'm actually going to use this powder bronzer. I'm going to use this bronzer. It's from Physicians Formula. It's just their butter bronzer. I love it. It smells so good, but it works so good. And I just need to, like, you know, kind of, I'm just going to hopefully. As I said, I'm not a makeup artist, but I love makeup. And so I just try my best and I go for it, you know? It's kind of like, but look, like it's still like keeping like my shine, like I'm still I still look glowy. It's not like matting it down too much, even though it is a powder. I guess we all have our ways of doing our makeup. And okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am actually going to... Okay, next I'm actually going to go in with... I'm just going to put on some blush. Because I feel like the foundation is already giving me like this natural highlight. Like up here and stuff. So I'm just going to go in with this blush right now. And I am going... I'm using the NARS blush in the shade, well, you know. Okay. I mean, I love this shade. It's so pretty. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm going to get into my story. Sorry about that. Okay. So, when so I started to realize the fact that I was different, I think I realized the fact that I was gay probably around the age of 8. Like, I knew I was different, but I mean, I didn't know what it was because I didn't have the vocabulary for that. But, you know, like, so, but like, I knew something was different about me. I knew that, like, I wanted to be friends with these boys, but I didn't realize at that time that they were like little crushes, you know. I mean, when you're a kid, you don't know. Always felt there was something different. And then, about the same time was the time that I realized it wasn't normal, because, I was about 8, or I think about 8 or 9. And we were there was a big get together, and some of my brother's friends were actually the TV was going, and it was playing an episode of Dawson's Creek. So I can tell you this was a long time ago. But my brother's friends were watching it, and I was like I walked into the room, and they were like pointing and laughing and stuff like that. And like my first reaction to it, before I realized that they were like pointing and laughing at it, my first reaction was like, oh, that's so beautiful. And then I realized that they were laughing and pointing, and then I realized that something wasn't normal, and that I shouldn't probably feel that way. So yeah, and then so like, you know, I mean, I was 8 or 9, so like I just put it away. And then, so about the time that I got into junior high, when, you know, you start to meet girls and do all the normal stuff, I just had no attraction to girls. And it was hard because I grew up in a very Mormon community. I was raised in the Mormon church. But my mom did let me leave when I was 15 because she realized how unhappy I was, and so kudos to my wonderful mother. So back to when I was like 12 or 13, I started, you know, I was in junior high, and I met my best friend on like the first day of school of junior high, which is like, that's just like the best way to have that happen. Okay, and now next I'm going to go in, I'm just going to do my lips first, and I'm actually going to use the Script lip liner. Okay, I'll try to talk while I'm doing this. Let me just get this lip liner really quick. Sorry, I'm just trying to do this lip liner really quick. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Just... Okay. Okay. Okay, so I was 12 or 13, and I had met my best friend, and we became best friends for life. And, and she really helped me come to terms with the fact that I was gay. And, you know, it was hard. And so actually I'm going in with this NARS lipstick. It's in the shade also, you know. Okay. And then... Okay. Okay. So we became best friends, and she's the one who really helped me come to terms with that fact. And so, I'm just going to take this off right now, because it is getting kind of hot in here. Okay, I mean, I don't think I was even sure myself all the way. I mean, it was hard for me to accept because of the community that I grew up in, and, you know, it was just not easy. So, okay, now I'm just gonna do my eyes real quick. So my best friend was the one who I came out to first, but backtrack. So like, when I was like 12 or 13, raised in the church, in the Mormon church. So we would go on like camping trips. And so like, and I just, like, I remember, like, I don't know. Like, I remember having this crush on this one guy and this one boy in our group. And I felt at the time, you know, dirty and ashamed, and, you know, because I didn't know. You know, I thought it was wrong, and, you know, when you grow up a certain way, it's hard not to think like that, you know, and it just brings a lot of self-hatred. And actually, I'm using the Naked palette from Urban Decay, Naked 3 palette. Okay, and I'm just kind of a base. Okay. I don't think there was ever like really a specific moment where I was like, oh, I'm gay. You know, it's just, you know, I think everyone, you just kind of always know it's just a part of you. You know, it's who you are. And I didn't come out to I didn't come fully out to my family until I was 17. And actually, I didn't even come out to my whole family then. It was just my mom. And so, I mean, it took me a couple years, even after that, to, like, actually sit down and like, say the words to people in my family. And they were all like, oh, we know, you know. But, you know, it's a scary thing and, like, especially growing up in the time growing up in the 90s was just a very different time. It was just definitely not as acceptable. Okay, I'm going to use this brush from Real Techniques that I love. Like, it's definitely probably, like, it's, like, I just love it to put, like, dampen shimmers and on my face, on my eye. It works. Oh, I love this palette. I mean, I'm just trying to make this easy. But because it's just simple but pretty. Okay, so now I am going to go in with the Better Than mascara. Okay, and I'm actually going to do this off camera, so I will be right back. Damn, I love that mascara. Look at that. Whew, I love when my eyelashes are pretty. Okay, all right, now actually I'm going to do something that I tried the other day. So I'm going to take this. Okay, like how pretty is that? Okay, and then I'm going to take a silver and just kind of. Just kind of like make my eyes pop. Whew. Kind of like create a shadowy effect. I think it looks pretty. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to use... I'm actually just going to set my face. Right, I'm going to set my face with the Mario Badescu spray. Whew, okay. Oh boy, okay. That was too much. Well, that setting spray has dried down, and look at that glow. Like, I love a nice, I just want to glow. And I am definitely not putting a highlighter over this because I am shiny. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the story that I told. I'll get into more in more videos and later, but I hope you enjoyed hearing some of my story. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing out. I think it looks pretty good. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you for getting ready with me. One thing, I forgot to put on my lip gloss. And it is NARS. And it is also in the shade, well, you know. Have a nice day.